Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we are solving another puzzle. Today's puzzle is the level 3 hashtag puzzle. As you may be able to see, there is 4 pieces that make up the hashtag puzzle. Our aim, as always, is to separate those 4 individual pieces and then reassemble them back into their original position. And then once we've done that, we will then place it on our leaderboard of hardest to easiest puzzles that we've done so far. Level 3s tend to not be the hardest. It's level 3 out of 6 for obvious reasons. We don't see many of the green level 3 boxes on the top levels. The highest one that we've got so far is the arrows puzzle. And then at the lower end of the spectrum, the easiest level 3 that we've done so far is the Ogier puzzle, currently sat in 4th easiest position puzzle that we've done so far. So without further ado, let's see if we can solve the hashtag puzzle. Okay, so here's the hashtag puzzle in the shape of a hashtag, as you would expect. And when I was getting the puzzle out of the box, just here, which shows us here that we've got 4 pieces to take apart. And it looks like from these images that you've got 2 pieces that are the same and another 2 pieces which are the same, so there's 2 lots of 2 pieces. And I was wary that it does seem quite loose. It looks quite loose just looking at the box as well, not looking at the image from the box. And yeah, it is quite loose. Everything seems to slide quite easily. I'm guessing things need to slide to opposite ends in order to be able to separate. So for instance, you've got each piece is almost like it's in an S shape. So it's got one gap here, but one gap here. And you can see that the 2 bits that are similar are parallel to each other. So you've got a piece with a square hole there, and that square hole is the same piece that it is in line with, and then on these 2 pieces here, there is no hole. Now one thing I'm wondering is, why is there a hole there in the first place? I can't think that it'll have anything to do with the solution. So I'm thinking there must be a position where we can get some sort of twist, whether that is twist or like a sliding sort of up and down. Now whether that is 1 piece sliding or 2 pieces that separate at the same time. See here we can twist from there, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, done. That bit then just separates from there, and that bit separates from there. That might be a record for how quickly we've just solved them. However, I didn't fully understand how it happened, so maybe putting it back together will actually be a little bit harder. But that is the hashtag puzzle solved in a record time, I believe. Let's see if we can put it back together now. So while I was taking it apart, I think I was mindful of which bits went together, and I think it was those bits there. And I imagine I've just got to, as long as I remember that one, I can probably then marry up these pieces just in a mirror image. I don't think that bit matters, does it? It does. So there and there, and there was some sort of twist. Yeah, there it is. So quite a slick little move, but fairly simple to find. and fairly simple to do, and then find sort of putting it back together as well. So it's just a case of finding a the position where we have enough room to tilt with those bits. There we go. Quite smart how it feels or how it fits together here. Yeah, there we go. Level 3 hashtag puzzle solved. So there we go. That happened fairly quickly, both ways, both disassembling it and reassembling it. It was definitely much quicker than I expected going into the puzzle, but after a little bit of playing around, it was fairly certain, or I was fairly certain, that it was going to be some sort of twisting movement that actually separated the puzzle. Which is sort of similar to the last puzzle that we solved, the slider puzzle that ended up here on the leaderboard. Similar sort of twisting action that led to the disassembly, and then the reverse twist to reassemble them back together. And now that we've done the difficult parts, taking it apart and putting it back together, the final part of today is simply ranking it on our easiest to hardest Hanayama puzzles done so far. Now, it's not, well, no surprise based on the time that it took, we're not going to be anywhere near the top half. We're probably not going to be anywhere near the top 2/3. So we're going to start pretty much at the bottom and work our way up until we find the point at which it is best suited. So is it harder or easier than the loop puzzle? It is harder. Is it harder than the flag puzzle? Yes, it is. Is it harder than the level 2 harmony puzzle? It probably is. It's probably a little bit more complicated. I think I did myself a lot of favours remembering which bit slotted into which, or at least remembering one of the combinations and then just replicating that combination and going from there. It is harder than the harmony puzzle. There's more pieces to it, and it's just a little bit more complicated. Now, is it harder than the level 3 Ogier puzzle? I said before at the very start that this is the Ogier is the easiest level 3 Hanayama that we've done so far. Now, essentially the question is, do we have a new easiest level 3 Hanayama done? If we jump ahead one, it's definitely not harder than the level 6 news puzzle. Although for a level 6 the news puzzle is easy, relatively. The hashtag is definitely easier than the news. But I think the hashtag is the new easiest level 3 that we've done. So it's going to replace the Ogier puzzle in the 4th easiest puzzle that we have done so far. And we are closing in on 40 Hanayama puzzles in the solved collection. I'm very much looking forward to having 10 on each row, just from an OCD perspective. Anyway, thank you very much for being here. I hope you were entertained in some fashion watching me solve the hashtag puzzle. If you want to see me solve more of these Hanayama puzzles and the step-by-step solutions to each and every one of them, then make sure you click my face here to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace!